you don't have to choose between being spiritual or being successful, because actually the reading I'm going to do today is going to show how your purpose can actually fuel your freedom. Okay, let me shuffle the cards. I'm actually using my Oracle deck because this is more on the financial, practical parts. Where cards already falling out. I think just a few more, trying to get through that one. Okay, let me just pick up the cards 1 sec, because one fell. Whoops, there we go. So I'm not going to, even though you know I'm an energy coach, manifesting coach, all of that, I'm not going to make this, or keeping fingers crossed, into a practical guide on how you can make your purpose your finance. I mean, make your purpose your finances, make your purpose give you the financial freedom that you seek, because ultimately that's what we're all seeking. That's what we want. We want to cultivate something. And oh my God, I cannot make this up. I use the word cultivate, and you've got a card with the word cultivation, so I will explain that. But this is about you guys cultivating something that brings you joy, but then also translates to the abundance flowing in, so that you can then carry on doing more of what you want to be doing, because ultimately that's what our calling is, for us to enjoy doing what we're doing. And a caveat there, this does not just apply to entrepreneurs, even though it might sound like it does, because ultimately, if you are on a career path that you are absolutely loving and enjoying and 100%, want to stay in it, then what's to say that that's not your calling? Not everybody. I think the biggest thing that people mistake is the interpretation that a calling means that it is something that is individual to them, that they have to do it as a business, level. But actually, a calling may well be that you're a great finance person, you're a great lawyer or a doctor, or working for some kind of institute, whatever it may be, that might be your calling. So I just wanted to clarify that part. Okay, so let's look into how can you make your dreams a reality, and what is it that you need to do. Well, firstly, the thing that came out, was the first card, which is cultivation. Now, cultivation is very much, everybody knows about it, it's growth. It's basically, you are in the growing phase right now. You must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. I don't normally read what it says on these oracle cards, but occasionally when I'm called to, I will. But that is more or less an interpretation of what cultivation is. It's about you, because what I'm sensing is that the people this is going to resonate with are the ones who have been putting the steps into place, have been doing the consistent work, because that's what cultivation is. If you're growing something in a field, then you're not harvesting it, sorry, the sequence, sorry, my mind just went overflow with regards to the sequence leading up to the harvest, where you're seeding, you're sowing the soil, you're seeding it, then you're, planting, and then you're watering, and then you're feeding, and, all of that, and then you get to the harvest. So however those steps may be, but that's basically what it is. You've done the due diligence, you've done the work leading up to where you are today when you see this video. And this is now the universe saying to you, sorry, the hesitation was, I was just thinking in myself, you can't make this up, because I was just about to say the universe showing you the signs, and then remembering there's a card that says signs. So the universe, again, these cards were placed well before the words started coming out. So it's about you seeing the signs that you need to see in order to get to where you want to be. Knowing your calling is also about knowing you. It's also about knowing yourself. It's also about because it's all about the inner work. It's about tuning into your intuition. That's how you are going to notice and see the signs the universe wants you to see. These pillars, I think, are ancient Egypt, photo of ancient Egypt, because it's a lot of hieroglyphics. Sorry, I've said that wrong, but hieroglyphics, you know what I mean. And if you look at all of that, you are not going to know which one is actually applying to you unless you actually understand what it is, or open yourself up to that awareness of what it is and which signs apply to you. But this is what I'm saying that the universe is asking of you in regarding your journey. You're doing the practical steps, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. Not thank you so much to me, but thank you so much what your soul is saying to you. Because that's exactly what you need to be doing. The next steps you need to be taking are inward reflecting, is about the inward. And that inward reflecting is very much about tuning into trusting your intuition hell of a lot more than maybe you might other people. This is what you're being called to, because this is where you will now start to notice the signs that you need to notice. And these signs could be offers in coming through via your inbox. It could be opportunities that people are talking about that you're not a part of yet you would love to be. So it's that confidence of stepping forward and going, I would love to be a part of that. It's all of those little things that you are now being guided to, that the universe wants to give to you. It's allowing yourself to be flexible. It's allowing yourself to be in flow, because that's what flexibility basically means. It's not tying yourself up to it has to be this way and it can't be this way. It's the same thing of when you're buying a home, that you're not going to find, or you might do, an identical home that you're already in. So there's always going to be a compromise, that you need to do in order to go to your new home. And that's basically what it's saying. Always be open, always be flowing like water. Allow that flexibility to be happening around you so that you're open to seeing those opportunities. Between now, I'm being given 3. So 3 months within now, the time that you hear this video, to 3 months from there is where this transformation is unfolding. Unfolding in the sense that things are happening. Sorry, while I'm talking to you, I'm also putting out some more cards. So I've been doing a dual thing. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is basically all about that abundance. It's all about receiving. And we did talk about financial freedom, didn't we? We did say regarding getting that money coming in, and that is confirmation that the money will start to flow. So within the next 3 months, things are going to start to unfold. And with that unfolding, money is also coming in. It's not like you have to wait till the end of the 3 months and then money comes in. Money is coming in. You are making and have been making the decisive decisions in order to grow your path, to grow what it is that you want to be doing. This reading is not, and this is them interrupting, as in your guides interrupting me, this reading is not about me telling you what your calling needs to be or what you should be doing. That is your own soul, your own intuition. I basically said you need to open up to that and listen to it. So this reading is not about me helping you. I can do outside of this reading. The links are in my bio. Please get in touch regarding what your calling is. But this reading is about, once you know what your calling is, what happens after. And what happens after is you trusting, because you're already on that path, but the doubt is coming in, probably because it's been a lengthy path. probably because it's been a lengthy path and you're tired. And oh, and I don't blame you, because it has been, it's taken its toll. I can sense that and see that. But you are now at the end of it all. You are now at the end of this struggle, this toxicity, this, thing of things not happening. Sorry, when I'm looking down at my cards, just kind of picking up on the signals of which one needs to come up, so I can talk to. So you've got the Two of Wands and you've got the Three of Wands right next to it. So this is basically growth. This is looking forward. This is no more hiding, no more feeling those fears and stuff that have been holding you back, because you can see that with the Two of Cups, the fears within that have been holding you back. You are now standing at the forefront, ready to take the reins. You have got, as I was saying, opportunities, people who will literally be begging to work with you. Begging in the sense of collaborations, opportunities, things coming your way, but you don't need to be the one doing the work in terms of looking for them. They are looking for you already. So that's the magnitude of cultivation that you have created, where now people are coming to you. People are coming to you and wanting to work with you and be with you and be a part of what it is that you're creating. And with that comes immense abundance, not just abundance, but immense abundance. And I'm laughing because I'm loving that. And that's what I would want of you and wish for you. And I think it's amazing. Let me know in the comments what it is that you are currently doing in your career or your business, so that I can send that healing, that connection, and as we do, being part of the community, we send that energy to one another to keep that growth happening. But if you do want a more detailed reading, and as I said, if you do want help with finding out what your actual purpose is and what you need to be following and doing, then the links are in my bio. You can absolutely get in touch with me and we can have that one-to-one conversation. Alternatively, also check out our Mystique and Manifest shop for wonderful stuffs. It's got stuffs. It has stuff in there, but it also has lots of stuff in there. And go and check that out as well. And with everything said, I'll see you next time.